Happy Sunday, happy day 63, coming at you from the backyard. Our quote for today, incredible change happens when you decide to take control of what you do have power over instead of craving control over what you don't. This, I think, has applied for the last 63 days and continues, and before that and after that. We have power over and control over many things in our lives, but not everything. So when we decide to take control of those things that we can change, awesome things happen. When we try to just continue to crave control over those things that we don't have power over, it just leads to frustration and sometimes anger. So today, try to focus on what you can change and what you do have control over. So our warm-up today is going to be 3 rounds through. You're going to do 10 leg swings. It's going to be each side. Then you're going to do 10 arm circles, and you're going to do 10 trunk twists. Leg swings, just find a little place, up and back. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Nice big arm circles. I know some of you like to do a single arm. It's fine, forward and back. Just get those shoulders nice and loose. And then we're gonna do 10 trunk twists, just back and forth here. And my opposite side comes over. Just warm up that posterior chain, get those hips warmed up, that core warmed up. Our conditioning piece is going to be 2 today. So a little spicy. So a little something you could do, it's supposed to be a nice day, a little something you could do outside, and then definitely a walk or a hike or a jog to finish. We'll talk about that in a second. So we're going 4 minutes run. It's a running clock. So we have 8 exercises. This could be 30 seconds each, and you have a full minute rest at the end of each round, and you're going to do this for 4 rounds. So you're going to do flutter kicks to start. That's going to see me on the ground, right? Triangle in those hands. I'm going to go right underneath that low back, legs pointed, and I'm just going up and back. Remember, I'm moving from the hip here, right? Not the knee. Then I'm going to do my glute bridge here. Everything's nice and tight. I'm going to drive up and hold. I'm going to look into hold for 30 seconds. Really drive those heels into the ground and kind of squeeze those glutes, hamstrings, and low back, and really drive up as high as you can. Then we're going to do those pike handstand push-ups. Pike is going to be with your knees or your feet on a box. You can also do that in the gorilla position. So that could be me here, right? I'm gonna lower my head to the ground and then push myself back up. I can also do those seated Z press. So I'm sitting up nice and tall, drive up overhead, and then back down. Single arm or double arm there. Superman's, I'm gonna lay on my belly here. Right, hands can be either next to me here or straight out in front, up, everything, and then back down. Right, and that Superman, I'm bringing my upper body and my lower body up off the ground. Then I'm going to do plank. Plank can be high plank or low plank, whatever you choose to do. Okay, everything nice and tight, right? Squeezing, driving those, separating those shoulders, driving those palms into the ground. Really tight position. I'm going to do double leg lifts. So a lot of core here, a lot of posterior chain here, right? Just like before, my legs are going to go underneath, down, and then up, down, and then up. Driving my belly button into the ground. My dumbbell skull crushers, we did these last week. So it's going to be single arm, right? Remember that second arm is there to kind of guide. So I'm looking to keep my elbow in line with my shoulder. Head back, I'm going to drive straight up, and then I'm going to slowly lower back down. Get that dumbbell to my shoulder, straight up. So there's no movement here. So without a dumbbell, oftentimes what I see is this. Back and up. That's moving the shoulder. I'm looking to move that elbow joint. Oh, hello, Joey. And then I'm doing a bottom of the squat hold. So I'm going to sit myself into the bottom of my squat, wherever that is. We've been working a ton on range of motion. So I'm really, really looking for you to sit as low as you can go. I'm going to sit all the way in the bottom of my squat, and I'm just going to hold myself there. Remember, there should be tension. You shouldn't be just sitting and relaxing into the bottom. Sit your torso up as high as you can go. Remember those wall squats that we do? Right? I don't want my torso coming forward like this. I want to sit myself up as tall as possible. Then I'd rest for a minute and go back through. Running clock just means you set a timer, and it goes. One exercise just goes right into the next. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna be our start. Then you're gonna go into, and this could be later in the day, this could be one right after the other, whatever you choose to do, however your day looks. I'm looking for a 30 to 45 minute or more walk, jog, hike, run, whatever it is that makes you feel good, and you could do some combo of those things. I'm looking for you to do 2 or more miles. So whatever it is, whatever combo of exercises that you choose to do, that gets you at least 2 miles. Okay, if you didn't see the video that we put up on Facebook, make sure you take a second and watch that. It's very exciting. Hope everyone's doing well and enjoying these amazing days we have, and I'll see you all soon.